Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They go play action. Here's May. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That goes for 32 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
To the air on 1st down, May. He's got Evans once again. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Mike Evans with the touchdown. And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Calvin Austin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Lining things up. 1st and 10. Darts coming out throwing. And there it's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On 1st down, here's Darks. Mooney downfield, and he has it. He takes it down to the 33. A good pass from the rookie at Ole Miss, and he gets him a first.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field for the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Second and 6 coming up here. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
17, 19, light. 18,
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. And then off here to Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Dart now. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Here we go, set, come 19, 70 lock 18, Ryan, Buffalo 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
May off the play fake. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. He goes to the hurry up here. Quick throw completed by May. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Offense to the line. 2nd down. On the gun, it's May. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down throw for May. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Third and long for him here. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Our score, 6-0. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33. Running back motions right. Here's May on 1st and 10. He has room past the 25. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Motioning left is their running back. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third and 4 coming up now.
Here goes that. Good first man. Expect some pressure now. Let me try to get us up.
Running back sent in motion. May not have throw on 3rd. Dumps it off to his running back. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Made a throw it. Looking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
To the air yet again, May. Escapes the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. This one misses the tight end. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 12. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back of the zone read. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that, he's pushed backwards to the 5. So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
The lack of points, the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. The shotgun, a gift to Mixon. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
19, trap 60, trap 60.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On play action with darts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
Well, the 1st sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Come on, Panther 11, 79 Brook, 18, Pioneer.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here's made in the air. Escapes out to the left. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Phillips.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Going on first down. It's Dart. Ball in by Mooney, left side. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We'll get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
70 Lions.
From the gun, here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
Bruce, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. They will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a one-score game before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Giants trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he'll get it up to the 44. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
May. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Rolling left, buying some time. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Again, it's May. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make this an 8-point game. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. To the left side finds Johnson. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. To throw, here's Dart. This is cut, that's Slayton. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, here's Dart. He finds Neighbors right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action. Working inside the red zone. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Aren't going to throw again. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Down 2, they went for the tie right there, partner, but a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's the 4th quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. 3rd quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll motion a tight end left. Off the play action. May. Into the hands of Kittle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Cut out left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Man in motion out of the slot. They've got a man in motion. Design quarterback run here. And he gets in. Touchdown! The 49ers push this to an 8-point game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. Mooney downfield, and he has it. He has this down to the 34. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. One's caught along the left sideline. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. zone on first. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's out in the clear. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he's into the end zone for the pick six for San Francisco. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come.
Real in my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Feeling me, back to back. A matte black, my rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose, a matte black, my rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' they gon' heat me up, I been trying to keep it cool, these little, they try to start it, too late, my finger was already on, call me shovel, man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie.